In this video, I'm going to show you why you might want to pay attention to yesterday's point of control when you are approaching the current trading day. This is September 19th. This is the point of control for September 19th, Tuesday. I drew a horizontal line right across the point of control so we can see it for today's price action, Wednesday the 20th. So this is a 60-minute chart. I'm going to go down to a 5-minute chart. So this is the New York open up here. We never approached the point of control until the FOMC announcement. But where did price go to before it bounced? Point of control line. And I just want to point out, if you're looking at this chart from yesterday, this is the point of control. I mean, if you're looking at this chart, you would probably not draw a standard support and resistance line. Maybe down here you draw one, or maybe up here you draw one, or maybe up there. But right in the middle of this, no real reason to draw one, except this level was where the most volume was traded during this day. And I'm not saying manual support and resistance lines are garbage or anything. I use those as well. I use the pivots. I use VWAP and moving averages as support and resistance. I'm just saying, yesterday's point of control and previous days point of control, they can be some really nice levels to have on your chart. So first attempt, we got a really nice bounce, 100-point bounce off of that line. And then this 5-minute candle, when we actually closed below yesterday's point of control, the downtrend continued for another 150 points. So just a little example of why you might want to pay attention to yesterday's point of control and also previous days. So now that I have all these point of controls from the previous days on my chart, I'm going to go back and add horizontal lines. So there I've got all my lines from September 12th back to September 5th. And we're looking at the trading day of September 13th right now. So I've got my 60-minute chart over here, and then I've got my 1-minute chart. It's got all the exact same levels that I just posted on the 60-minute chart. So you can see at the London Open, nice move right up to this next point of control level, and just bounced down, rejected. We got a lot of delta coming in, and we get a little retracement and a bounce back up. Something I'm noticing in this chart right here, price is moving higher, but our cumulative delta histogram is lower. So we've got some divergence there. Anytime I see divergence, I'm on the lookout for a possible change in direction. We do get that change in direction. Here we've got cumulative delta still red, and we're approaching the point of control line that we drew before the day even started. And once again, this point of control line held. Got a nice 25-point move down. So here's market open, and on the first opening candle we get a nice big chunk of volume delta coming in on this candlestick, and it closes above this point of control line that we had drawn. And you'll notice it travels up pretty much exactly to the next point of control line that we drew before the day even started. Had a nice retracement right back to the previous point of control line. So we keep moving down, we get our cumulative delta turning bearish finally. But again, I'm not just taking this signal just because it prints the delta with the down and the arrow, because look at our volume delta for the candles. There's like zero delta coming in either direction, and it's been a pretty mixed bag all morning. And when it breaks this point of control line to the downside, I really want to see some strong delta coming in on that bar, like this bar. I want to see a lot of strong delta coming in when it's breaking one of these point of control lines. In this next candle, we get an incredible amount of delta to the downside. All systems go. We've got our cumulative delta negative, and we've got a decent amount of room down to our next point of control line. It's like over a 15-point drop right there. You can see price is honoring our point of control line once again. So here we had our price continue lower and lower, but check out the cumulative delta histogram. It's higher. Price is lower, histogram is higher. And you can look for divergences with all different kinds of indicators, but cumulative delta is definitely one of my favorite to look for divergences, especially this version, the Ninja version, just because it's looking back only a certain amount of bars. It's not for the entire day, so I find it's helpful on the shorter term time frames, like the 1 minute. At this point, 10:30, we get another bunch of delta coming in. We got a nice close above our point of control line. Targeting this next point of control line, there's another 20 points. So there's some more knowledge for you. Hope you got something out of it. If you did, like and subscribe, and use my coupon codes at Apex. Whatever makes you happy.